Looking good, my guy.
Hi everyone, welcome to the first matchup of the NBA Cup. There is a lot of excitement in this building tonight. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. At the guard positions, Halliburton and Nembhard. Walker out there with Walker Kessler. And it's Frazier in at the free slot. And for the Celtics, we've got Walker. Cole Anthony is out there with Jonas. Then it's Mitchell Robinson, and it's Brown in at the three. And we have a little extra spice to this game tonight. This is the first game of the NBA Cup for each of these teams.
Well, with only 4 games in the group stage, you have to get off to a good start. This is a big game for both teams in the Cup. And, of course, this game counts in the regular season as well.
Clock at 4. Second chance shot. And he comes up with the deuce.
Terrific finish there from Brown. He goes up strong and absorbs the contact.
Halliburton deciding where to go with it. The kick out to Walker. Takes the three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Jonas. On the jump by Walker.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
I spoke to the Celtics head coach. I asked him what his strategy was for slowing down Tyrese Halliburton, and he said to guard him tightly. Even when he's dribbling the ball to the floor, I want us to be aggressive. I don't want him to have any breathing room. Let's see how much pressure they bring tonight against him. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. Now, here's Walker. He gets it in there.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Here's Halliburton. After the made shot from Walker. And the dunk by Walker.
Precise delivery on the pass. Led him perfect.
Walker is screen on Halliburton. Pass to Walker. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And it's Walker again. Walker in the post. Working on Walker. A shot by Nembhard, no good. And for the Pacers, they come in off a great outing against Atlanta. And then Brown with the dunk.
Well, I'll tell you, Brown gets off the floor so easily.
Pacers trail by 3. Pass to Nemhard. Here's Halliburton. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
So graceful with the teardrop.
The Pacers shooting their first free throw of the night here.
So valuable to this team. Halliburton gives them whatever they need when they need it. This guy is both patient and prolific.
Walker with a clean look. Offensive rebound. Frazier the pass to Halliburton. A miss that time. Would have put him up. And so it's Walker with it. He brings it up to the Boston Celtics. The Pacers beat them last time when these two teams met in Indiana.
Yeah, they were just wrecked last time they faced this team, and a lot of it was their own undoing.
Yeah, they were coughing it up all over the place. For whatever reason, they could not find a handle.
To stand here, we have one of the bright young centers in the NBA, Walker Kessler.
Look, start with this with Walker Kessler, Kevin. A great rim protector. You're just not going to get layups with Walker Kessler on the floor. Then, he's an outstanding offensive rebounder, and he's got great hands, which makes him very effective as a roll man in the pick and roll.
And it's Halliburton missing. Celtics trail by 3. Guys are looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Robinson misses. Brown against Frazier. Halliburton on the wing. Down low. Here's Kessler.
Well, what I love about Walker Kessler, he's a 7-footer who plays like a 7-footer.
So the Celtics call timeout. They're first. Boston making a switch here. Tatum's checked in. Here are the top distributors from last season. These guys always seem to find the open man. Well, you look at Yaka Jonas, one of the best passers in the NBA, always looking to get his teammates involved. And, of course, Tyrese Halliburton. He's another guy who knows how to get the ball to his teammates in places that make them successful.
And really two terrific distributors. I mean, the first thing you look for in a teammate is the ability to get you the ball, and they both have that down to a T.
Pass to Frazier. Back to Walker. It's Nemhard on the wing. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. Halliburton's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Celtics trail by 7. Here's Yaka Jonas. Hopping on the board. Boston again missing.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Kessler, no good.
I mean, come on, that's a shot you expect him to make.
There's the Yaka Jonas to end the drought. Here's Walker, and that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Walker's got 6 points.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. Second chance points are backbreakers.
Now, here is Halliburton. Pass game, 26 points.
Well, it doesn't take much for Kessler to catch that lob and slam it home.
Boston's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Stolen by Walker. With the floater. Walker with the rebound. Walker's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
From deep three-point land. Kessler with the rebound. Pacers leading by 7. Halliburton for 3. Hands it from downtown. He's got 6.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. The ball movement has been flawless.
Now, here's Walker. He's got 6. Walker with his screen for Tatum. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right out and down.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled do everything you can to get him the looks you need.
Pass to Frazier. Halliburton outside. Shot clock at 6. Walker in the corner. Releases. Rebounded by the Celtics.
No other way to put it, just a poor shooting performance for him, but luckily his teammates have picked up the slack.
Halliburton outside. 51 seconds left to play here in the first. The shot by Nembhard and nobody around. A three-pointer, no good. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. 8-point game. Outside, Walker. Here's the three. He doesn't hit that one. Walker with some nice D.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball. And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching.
It's a screen from Walker. Pass to Jonas. And Walker throws it down.
And no doubt, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Halliburton for three. And we reach the end of the first quarter. It's the Pacers up 8. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. Checked in for Jordan. Brown comes in for Max Christie. And Anthony subbed in for Jonas. Here is Frazier. Last game we saw him score 13. Halliburton kicks to Frazier. Back to Halliburton. Out left to the wing. Just to Walker. Stolen by Walker. Halliburton outside. And he's going up for the alley-oop and taken away by Brown. Here's Walker. The shot's good. Brown making the play. 14 points for Walker.
Well, the screen is what gave him space to make his move.
Halliburton with it. Now Anthony defending. A nice shot by Halliburton.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
And so Boston again turning it over.
And that's just a risky play to make a heave like that. Not worth it.
Christie, he's checked in for Tatum. Andrew Nembhard's checked in for the Pacers. Halliburton passes to Kessler. Pass to Nembhard. Lets the three fly. He makes that one drop. Only a second and 5 tries.
3 points. Very few young players see the floor as well as Halliburton. It really shows just how impressive his ceiling is as a playmaker.
Walker's shot is off.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Anthony against Frazier. Anthony kicks to Walker. It's good. Walker's got 8 points in the quarter.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Halliburton against Anthony. Walker is screen on Christie. Nembhard the pass to Walker.
As we've gotten closer to half.
And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And this is the time now where the officials...
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stand as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, You got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
The Celtics making a switch here. Robinson's checked in, and he's good on the second. And Anthony's got the ball here for Boston. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand. Walker's shot is off.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not a different approach.
Halliburton passes to Kessler. Here's Nembhard, defended by Christie. 6 to shoot. Halliburton inside the three-point line. He misses that time, but only 5 misses in his 11 shots from the field as he's 6 of 11. Walker finds Christie. From the arc. Walker's shot is off.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Walker's shot is off. Brown the pass to Walker. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists in the game. Halliburton inside the three-point line. And once again off the mark by Indiana. And so it's the Indiana Pacers taking a 19-point lead into the break. Their defense has been active and effective. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot drum roll. They're picking up the shot.
Hi, everybody. We've got your favorite segment on tap as we check out how the Eastern Conference is shaping up.
Checking out the Celtics, they're letting the losses stack up. It can dim your confidence. They need to make some changes, maybe in their lineup, maybe shot selection, something.
Now we'll take a look back at that first half. What an all-around performance it was for the Indiana Pacers. And that is it for halftime, folks.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. And GA, you know, some people argue that defense has declined in recent years. Would you agree?
I think mostly it's just harder to defend in today's game. You have to cover so much more ground, and with the lack of physicality, it just makes it more challenging.
Walker out there with Brown. Then it's Mitchell Robinson. Then there's Jokic Jonas. And it's Anthony in at the shooting guard position. That's the Boston 5. Pass to Nembhard. Halliburton for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Halliburton's got 18 points.
And he's such an efficient three-point shooter. Halliburton has an outstanding feel for when to fire from deep.
Walker in the post, guarded by Walker. Walker the pass to Robinson. And finishes by Robinson.
Oh, and
look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
Here's Halliburton. Frazier outside. Back to Halliburton. Nemhard for three. And that one is stuffed right through.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the boards.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And finished off by Walker.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he? Pass to Walker. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Frazier.
Not a great start to the second half. Just 1 for 4. Got to find ways to generate better looks here.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks a lot. Tyrese Halliburton loves to pass, but he's not chasing assists. He said, quote, "I just try to play the right brand of basketball. I like to see the ball moving. I kick it ahead. I'm just playing through the flow of the game. Assists just happen with the way I play." Back to you.
He spreads it around. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
From deep, Walker sinks the triple. Walker's got 21.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Now, here's Walker. 1 points in the game, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
Here's Frazier. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Frazier's got 5 points in the quarter.
An even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
Stolen by Kessler. Nemhard finds Halliburton. Frazier against Brown. Fires the three. The rebound by the Celtics.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Halliburton's got it. Shoots over Jokic Jonas. And it's Halliburton missing. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. And you think of all that Jaylen Brown has accomplished, Coach? Top of the list. 2024 Finals MVP.
Yeah, look, it's tough to beat that as an accomplishment, Kevin. Win your team a championship and be the biggest part of it. But what I love about Jaylen Brown is the consistency of what he's done throughout his career. This guy has been good for a long time, and he's still got a long way to go.
Kessler with it, guarded by Walker. Back to Kessler. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Right side to Walker. Nemhard against Anthony. Pocket 6. Takes the elbow jumper and trains it.
Yeah, Anthony displaying his versatility as a shooter in the mid-range.
Pass to Nemhard.
Watch outside.
Halliburton outside. And a missed layup.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Now here's Frazier. Knocked away. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Brown. Courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, here's a peek at the league's top scorers from a season ago. Well, you look at Walker, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player. And, of course, Tyrese Halliburton, a few spots down. Another guy that's having a great scoring season.
And what an option either of those two guys give you. They're both excellent safety valves when an offense is struggling.
Tatum, he's checked in for the Celtics. And the Pacers also making a change. Hood Schifino's checked in. The three from Tatum. Nemhard grabs the board. Indiana's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the first quarter. They've made 3 of 6.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Now here's Walker. He's got 25. And there it is. Walker's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
Pass to Hood, Javino. And Tatum pulls it down. The Celtics have gone 5-9 on field goal attempts since halftime. And now look at Boston's upcoming schedule. On Saturday, they'll be matching up with Nikola Jokic and the New Orleans Pelicans. Then on Monday, they'll be matching up with Darius Garland and the Cleveland Cavaliers.
And if I'm this team, I'm looking at this as a barometer to see how we stack up against some of the top teams in the league. They'll have to be at their best. But if they come out of this with some success, I think it'll build momentum for the rest of the run.
The Pacers making a switch here. Cheatham's checked in. Walker with room to shoot. Gets the front of the rim and out.
You can hear him sputtering all the way over here. He knows he should have knocked that one down.
Pass to Jonas. Jonas off the pick from Walker. To the inside. And up the court come the Pacers on the break. And the dunk by Walker.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into easy points.
Now here's Walker. He has 29.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. Some changes for Boston. Hickson's checked in, and it's Max Christie in for Jaylen Brown. Indiana also making some changes. Freeman Liberty's checked in, and it's Ellis in for Frazier. Now here's Ellis. For the three, Walker with the rebound. Walker's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. They double-team Walker. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Boston's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Now here's Walker. .114 left here in the third quarter. Hickson kicks to Tatum. 5 on the clock. And here's Walker outside. It's rebounded by Indiana.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
For Boston, they have shot 6 of 7 at the line.
And take a look back at last season, and what a season it was for them from the free throw line. 82% as a group.
Well, he might have been a little passive in the first half, but that's changed. I like this more aggressive approach.
Anthony's checked in for Christie. Halliburton's checked in for the Pacers. Now, here is Halliburton. He's got 18. Pass to Freeman Liberty from 12 feet out. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Freeman Liberty's got his first basket of the night. The Celtics shooting a troubling 38% in the third. Not the finest work of this offense. And they pick up 2.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of look.
There's 21 seconds left in the third. Now, here is Halliburton. Defense is right there, and the shot goes in.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior. Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
And so it's Indiana, holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. They've had active hands and have forced a... And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Pacers.
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
And you can't ignore their passing. All game long, they've done a great job of just delivering the ball in rhythm right where it needs to be.
On the court for Indiana, we've got Dunleavy. And it's Cheatham into the 5 down low. The Celtics working the ball around. And the dunk by Walker.
Well, sometimes you need more than just your stars, though. They've got to run something to get the other guys good looks.
And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Well, their schemes have been effective, and he's been a significant part of their focus.
Anthony dishes to Walker. Walker with the screen for Anthony. Back to Walker. There's the triple. Offensive rebound. Robinson passes to Walker. Pass to Dunleavy. And what advice would you give the coaches that are leading a struggling team?
Well, Kevin, I think the number one thing, whether you're leading a struggling team or a team playing really well or anything in between, is just stay consistent. Keep working on the things that you know over time make teams consistent. Go out and talk about those things day in and day out and try to get your team to focus on those.
Boston making some changes. Jaylen Brown's checked in for Tatum. And Anthony subbed in for Christie. We all hear about AI in the workplace, and I don't mean Allen Iverson, although we could put him in the workplace. Greg, now teams are using computers to break down the action.
Yeah, able to use camera tracking to assess credit and blame, right? So maybe the little things in winning plays that went unnoticed, they won't be overlooked much anymore.
Pass to Brown. Now Anthony. Outside, Walker. Looking to end the run. The kick out to Brown. Tries again, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
No good on that one.
Walker.
And he can't make the second free throw either. Listen, both. And just the way pilots use VR to train, now NBA officials can do the same.
Yeah, it's all about reps, right? Getting them with the headset in a lower stress setting helps prepare them to make the right call when the lights are brightest.
Indiana's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Ellis outside. They set the pick. This one for 3. Here's Cheatham, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
And the second chance becomes a dunk we could feel over here.
Yeah, GA, such a good, aggressive play in the paint. From deep, Walker. And Hood Schifino pulls it down.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Robinson with the block. Here's Walker, and the dunk by Walker.
Well, that's how you execute a break. Quickly get the ball up ahead.
The Pacers have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the fourth, exactly 50%. Ellis surveying the D. Freeman Liberty. And it's off from 3-point range. And it's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for Boston. Over Ellis. Walker's shot is off. Pacers shooting well, 50% from the floor.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Pass to Cheatham. It's up a 3. And Boston with the rebound. Walker's got 11 rebounds in the game. Stolen by Ellis. .143 left to play here in the fourth. Here's Hood-Schifino. 6 on the shot clock. Takes a 3. Walker with the rebound. Walker's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Indiana.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And now, 4 years is going to take them to 7 wins.
And they've taken control of the season series. This brings them to 2-0 with 1 game left against this squad.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Tyrese Halliburton.
Well, we saw some exceptional passes from him tonight. His vision did a lot to elevate their offense.
Indiana needs to get a shot off. Near the three-point line, it's Ellis. Misses off the left iron.
He'll probably hear about that shot selection when he gets back to the bench. Maybe not their best option. Easy shot for him. They'll take that every time up the floor.
Ellis outside. Pass to Freeman Liberty. Here's Hood-Schifino. Covered by Anthony. Hood-Schifino shot is off. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. It's rebounded by Indiana. And Indiana can just let the clock run down here. Pass to Cheatham. To the middle. Here's Davidson. They could use a bucket. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. And tonight, not just a regular season win, it also counts in the NBA Outstanding.
And if you look at the teams that advance in the Cup, you normally have to win this first game, so they're off to a strong start.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it. Dan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us here tonight. We'll see you next time.